Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of this run through the arena. So far we've played 3 games and I'm on 2 wins with 1 loss, playing as Jaina the Mage. So let's just jump straight to the next game. Okay, we're going up against Gul'dan the Warlock. So, I quite like these 3 cards here. I'm probably going to get rid of the Lord of the Arena for now. But then again, I do get the coin, so it might not be too bad. Yep, I'll keep it. Why not? Let's go crazy. Just means that I won't be casting the coin for a few turns. Let's see what they can throw down here, though. Well, that's a name I've never seen before, but anyhow. Okay, yep. Not doing anything there because I don't want to use the coin just yet. Trying to think which one I'd rather cast in this turn, if at all. So I think that there is pretty reasonable to play. I'd rather that die than that one. So if it's between those two, then it's going to be that one. I do, however, think that's also a pretty reasonable move, but I don't think that I will. Screw it, I won't play anything. I'll just ping that for 1. Next turn I can play the Sorcerer's Apprentice and the ability for 1. After you summon a minion, deal 5 damage to your hero. Damn! This isn't going to go well. So I think I'll just do exactly that. Yep, we'll just play that one there out. So if they attack that, then they've saved me a turn, or saved me 5 damage. That's okay. There it is. That makes more sense now. That's a little bit annoying. So 4 mana. What can I do after this minion plays it? After your opponent plays a minion, transform into a sheep. I could take the same route as that one there again and start pinging there, but in that case I lose 9 damage next turn. I think I just have to either freeze or put up the ice barrier, and I think the ice barrier is fine. It's not exactly the best one. I'm actually super surprised just because of the fact that they would have had to draft that deck is in itself quite amazing that they managed to draw those 2 cards in the same turn. Or they play those 2 cards together. They would maybe have gone through at most, well, they're on 9 cards so far that they have seen, and now they just they happen to draw the 2 perfect combination cards there. Now 5 mana, so I think a freeze is pretty reasonable here. I've got to wait till next turn before I can actually do something. I'm going to have to get rid of this guy here first. Otherwise I would have pinged the 2-1, but I think getting rid of the much bigger guy there is much more important. So next turn I can silence a minion, which is pointless essentially. Or I can play something else. I can turn something into a sheep. So let's go ahead and just kill that straight away. So what do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage on board. I need to remove a bit of that damage. So I'm thinking... I could always silence this guy here, which is pretty reasonable, or I can turn that or that into a sheep. I think that one might be a better option. It only saves 2 instead of the 3 damage, but it also gets rid of the raptor ability when it comes down to it, so I think that's not too bad. I don't see how I'm going to be winning this game after a few more turns though. I really need to draw something like the, I think it's the Primordial Glyph that lets me discover a card and it costs 2 less. I really need to do that and then get a one that deals 4 damage to all enemy minions. It's pretty much the only options that I can think of right now. So so I can silence, and then opponent spells cost 1 more. What are we on board? So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage on board, so I'm pretty much dead, unless I can defend a lot of it. This here will defend probably, yeah, 5 of it. So I think that's my best chance. Yep. Okay, that's alright. So then I got 8 thrown at me. Hopefully they don't just decide to throw 6 more at me through spells. Oof. Yep, this is definitely game lost, I'm thinking. Yep. So I suppose I will just throw that there. I suppose, maybe, why not? What do we got there? Ugh, that would have been good. But yeah, that'll be game for this one, I think. Unless they decide to be a pain in the ass and just drag it out. They do not. Oh well, so that's game 1 for today. That it did not go well at all. Pretty much if you ever lose before 10 turns, then you do not have a good enough deck. And I do not have a good enough deck. But anyway, let's jump into game 2. Going up against the different paladin than normal. That's always good. So I'm going to get rid of the Bone Drake and the Polluted Hoarder straight away. I need some low-cost cards to start off with, and the Flame Geyser is good enough. The Big Time Racketeer is a bit but that's not too bad. At least I know early on I can start killing their creatures. Fair enough. I suppose I just start burning for 1. Nothing exciting that turn. Probably will not be anything too exciting next turn either. Fair enough. Playing that coin now, I assume? Maybe? No? Okay, interesting. So we'll just go ahead and burn that one straight away. Play our 1/2 elemental and pass it back. So next turn I will have a silence card, or I can put down one of the 2 secrets. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's good. Might actually be able to get that with one of the 2 secrets that I got there. So they will just silence one of them. It's always good. Suppose I will start taking out that guy. That's about all I can really think to do. This Nerubian Prophet will be cheap in a few turns as well, so that's always good. But good choice, good choice. So I've got 5 mana. I think that one's pretty alright to play, and I'll throw that in with a bit of a burn spell to go with it. Well, the ping, I know what I'm doing. It's all good. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry if you were here for some sort of strategy. What do we got there? Whenever your opponent draws a card, gain +1. That's a good card. This is not going to go well for me either, is it? I can throw down a taunt. That's good. I think the taunt and the Nerubian Prophet are pretty reasonable here. They've very wisely kept up their True Silver Champion there. So they can get rid of the taunt pretty easily, and they can swing in for another what's that, 9 damage, so that's of course assuming they don't have anything else in hand. Another wise move. Damn it! They're just making their shit bigger and bigger. Crepity creps. Okay, that's something at the very least. So I pretty much need to kill that and that. Those are the two big ones. And they're both going to be getting bigger. This one here is going to be getting bigger quicker. So I'm thinking I'll turn that one into a sheep. And then I don't even know then. 4-8 Wind Fury would be fantastic if I knew it wouldn't just die immediately. I'm definitely doing that. I think I've got to. And why not? I'll transform something into a sheep. It's going to be a nice quick video, I think. I don't really see how I can come back from this again, except if I draw the Primordial Glyph and get a wipe spell from that somehow. Or maybe I do have, I know I have a 0-7 that can help me out a little bit, but even then that can just die very quickly. They just attack it. They just attack with the sheep then. Interesting. Well, that's sure. I don't think they got the ability out of it, so that's good. Don't think it really matters either. What have I got? So there's the Primordial Glyph. Now what I get out of it here is very, very important. Not exactly what I wanted. So what can I do? So I can kill the 6/6 if I want to with the Forbidden Flame, which I do think is probably the best option that I have. It's the only one that I think keeps me alive. So what's that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm dead anyway. Yeah, that's about all I can offer. Fortunately, I have a couple of booster packs that open, so I can add that on to the end of the video, because that is it. Wait. Why is it still alive? Didn't I just deal 6 damage to it? Did not read that what that one there did. Well, that is it. Hey, got me one of the quests. That's always good. So that is it for this run through the arena. This one did not go better than last week, unfortunately. So hopefully next time that it will improve a little bit. So let's just see what we got. Open that bitch up. What do we get? So only 2 prizes this time. So we've got a pack, which I do believe everybody gets, and 40 dust. I can't even remember what it's called right now. So I'm just going to go open some packs. I'll see you there. So I got 3 packs this week. One from the, I want to say it was the Brawl, the Bar Brawl, Tavern Brawl, whatever it is, and 2 from the one from last week's arena and this week's arena. So we'll start with the classic. Anything of interest so far? No. Okay. So we've got 1 Harvest Golem, Spiteful Smith, Stranglethorn Tiger, Lightspawn, and our rare for this pack is Lava Burst, which is a 3-cost, deal 5 damage with an overload of 2. Not too bad. First pack from the Frozen Throne. Make sure that we don't have any. So we've got 2 rares in the pack, that's good. So we've got 1 Dark Conviction, 1 Vrigul, 1 Night Howler. Sorry. And first rare is Venomous Strike Trap, or Venom Strike Trap, which is a 2-cost secret. When one of your minions is attacked, summon a 2/3 poisonous cobra. And our second rare is a Valkyr Soulclaimer. Whenever this minion survives damage, summon a 2/2 ghoul. I like that. It's very useful. And our last pack for the day is... Cool, we've got a purple one. Hildnir Frostrider. Another Hildnir Frostrider. A Fallen Sun Cleric, our rare for the pack, is a Devour Mind, which is a 5-cost. Copy 3 cards in your opponent's deck and add them to your hand. That is good. I like that. And our Bull One Day Remember the Colors. I think one of it's Epic. Good. Epic card is a Dead Man's Hand, which is a 2-cost spell, which is shuffle a copy of your hand into your deck. So that is it for this week. A very poor run through the arena. And some not too bad packs there. So that'll be it for today. Keep an eye out for the other videos that I will be doing on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. Besides that, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.